Confidence for a woman, like for anyone, is the belief in her own abilities, worth, value. It's about feeling secure in who she is, trusting her decisions, and not letting self doubt or external opinions define her.
Hey guys, I wanted to talk about for a few minutes what confidence is for a woman specifically, how to grow in your confidence, and how to become a more confident woman and who you already are. I feel like confidence, self confidence, is something that as a young girl, as a teenager, as a young adult, I struggled with. I feel like I wasn't self confident when I was younger. I feel like as I've gotten older, and wiser and more mature, it's a skill that I've really worked on, that I've really feel like I've tried to develop in a healthy way. And I feel very passionately about helping other women become more self-confident, because I think that self-confidence, I think it's in us. I think everything that we need is in us. I think that God gave it to us to be the best type of woman and to use the skills that we have and to embrace being a woman and all of the special, unique qualities that comes along with. I feel like we live in kind of a crazy time, just social media wise, and just our world now more than ever. It's just in your face a lot, especially like young girls, in your face about what a woman is supposed to be, the way that you're supposed to look. And it can be a lot. It can be draining. It could be something that if you don't take the time to cultivate within yourself, then it can be a real struggle. And it can be a real struggle to learn how to cultivate self-confidence. I feel like it's really important to embrace who you are and to learn who you are before you can really feel confident in that, and learn that we're not trying to be someone else. We're not trying to look like someone else. We're trying to see ourselves for who we are and embrace it fully. And I think a lot of times as a woman, especially when we grow and especially as we get older and especially as we're influenced by social media or just the outside world, we feel like we're just like one purchase away from being like a confident woman, or one hack away from being a confident woman, or one haircut or hair color or makeup product or whatever from being confident. We always feel like we're just one step away, like we're just continually chasing self-confidence. And if we could get the one more thing, or if we could do the one more thing, or if we could lose the whatever X amount of weight, whatever, then we could be confident. And I truly believe that if we can't stop currently where we are in life at this moment and learn to be confident in who we are right now, then you'll never truly know self-confidence. You can't continually be chasing some sort of version in your head and then think, then I'll be self-confident. It has to start where you are right now. And I'm not saying that you can't, set goals for yourself or try to better yourself, or work towards things, but we have to learn whatever phase, whatever season, whatever place we are in with ourselves right now. That's where self-confidence has to be cultivated. It has to be cultivated in our current place, or it truly never will be, in my opinion. I think it has to start with exactly what we look like, exactly where we live, exactly what we have, or you'll truly never feel it. It won't be true self-confidence if it can't be, a right here, right now, I love who I am type of thing. I think as women, we have to learn to really appreciate what makes a woman unique. And I think when you can learn to do that, it goes a long way in helping you feel how special that you are, and how special that God made, like the female energy and the feminine energy, because we can do so many things that men can't do because we were created differently. And when we can embrace those things that make us, a woman makes us female, then I think that's really powerful, and it goes a long way in helping you become more self-confident in who you are. I think it also, this is like a big thing to me, is how your self-talk affects you. Um, I feel like as a younger girl, as a young adult, as a teenager, I did not talk to myself kindly. I remember specific times where, you just berate yourself, you beat yourself up, and you think in your head, well, this isn't doing any damage. It's just what I see about myself. I see this, I see that, I see this, I said that weird, I look, my hair looked weird, whatever it is. And until we can shift that mindset, until we can change that self-talk, I think that is a huge piece of the puzzle in self-confidence. It's not changing things about ourselves to make us better. It's changing the way that we see ourselves. And at first, I feel like that can kind of feel silly when you start talking to yourself in a positive way. But it's something, man, that is so powerful if you can learn to really project the feelings that you want to feel onto yourself. Like I am good at that. I do look beautiful today. I can do that task. I can do that well. And I also know, like, when my body needs rest. I also know when I need to set boundaries. And knowing yourself in that way and speaking to yourself with kindness, not just about like material, physical things, but about all the things. Knowing, different times of the month we're suited for better tasks, because of where we're at as a female. And to know that, and to know, I'm not doing that well right now because maybe I need to rest more right now, or maybe I need to focus on that at a different time of the month, when I'm better suited for that task. And so learning how to talk to yourself and not, beating yourself up for the things that you feel like you didn't get done, your like endless, perpetual to-do list. Speaking to yourself physically, materialistically, and like the inside stuff too, in a way that's like with grace and kindness and love. And I feel like we can do that. And man, it's a big shift in the way that we think about ourselves. And I think about that like with my daughter. Man, I don't want her to ever speak to herself in a way that's unkind. I don't ever want her to hear that from me, because I want her to know, and from a young age, and to think, I don't need to change that about myself. I don't need to do this differently. I don't need to do that differently. I have all the skills. I have all within me that I need to be the best version of myself. I just have to really like lean into that and live into that, and I can be who I'm meant to be. I'm beautiful as I am. I am well capable as I am, and I don't have to add this and this and this and this and this to be a confident woman. It's in me already, and I just have to work on like honing those skills of the positive self-talk and looking at the brighter side of things. And I think a lot of that comes with like staying off social media for a good chunk of it, and like leaning into your talents, your skills that you have, that can make you feel like you're, accomplishing things, and a good wife, a good mother, a good friend, a good sister, all of those things. And remember those things about yourself. I hope I can help women be more confident, because it is something that I feel passionately about, because you hear it day to day. People talking like real negative about themselves, and really just, oh man, as women, I don't know why we do that so much. I don't know why we are like our worst critics. But I really, truly, truly believe that if you can see yourself differently, if you can really do that inside work to know your self-worth, it really can change your life. And I really hope that for all of you.